या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा।
Impossible. Really impossible. What is impossible? Was it possible for a boy when people termed him mentally slow and adrift forever in foolish dreams to bring the human race forward? Till the age of 4, he could not speak and could not read till the age of 7. In 1921, he was awarded a Nobel Prize for his theory of relativity. Today, the world knows him for E is equal to mc square. And he turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a 6-month-old who lost her sight and hearing ability to defy her disabilities? At the age of 11, she wrote her first article. She has 12 published books and several articles under her name today. She is remembered as an advocate for people with disabilities. And she turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a boat owner's son who distributed newspapers and studied without electricity to become an aerospace engineer? He went forth to earn 30 doctorate degrees and is popularly known as the Missile Man of India. He is the only person to have earned the highest honor of the country, Bharat Ratna, before becoming the 11th President of India. His passion turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a young man who was fired from a newspaper as he lacked imagination and had no good ideas to be known as the father of animation? During his lifetime, he won 22 Academy Awards from 59 nominations and received 4 honorary awards. He went bankrupt several times before he built the first Disneyland. With creativity, he turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a teenager to score a perfect 10? She practiced 14 hours with merely 4 hours of sleep to challenge herself. At the age of 13, she was the first gymnast to score a perfect 10 and also the second to score perfect 10. She went on to be the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th and the 7th to do so. In 2000, she was named the Athlete of the Century. Her determination changed impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a small town girl to fight against the odds in a male-dominated society to come out with flying colors? She was the only Indian woman to be selected by NASA for her first flight in 1996 as a mission specialist. She was the first woman aeronautical engineer to travel into space. She traveled 10.4 million kilometers, as many as 252 times around the Earth. And she courageously turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for an 11-year-old boy holding an ordinary bat to later be crowned as the god of cricket? He was the youngest Indian to score a century in first-class cricket. Playing for 23 years for the nation, he scored nearly 34,000 runs and 100 centuries. He created the history of cricket. The Master Blaster is bestowed with the Arjuna Award, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna and Padma Vibhushan. This genius has made impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a married woman with 2 children to become 5 times world boxing champion? Magnificent Mary broke the walls surrounding her, only to emerge stronger and faster than before. She was the only Indian woman boxer to have qualified for 2012 Olympics. And winning a medal for the country. That is how she turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a college dropout to establish world's largest company when he started from his garage with a market value of $1.2 billion? He left Apple to begin Pixar Animation Studios. He revitalized the company he co-founded and dominated in 1990s with an annual salary of just $1. Since then, Apple's revolutionary products are dictating the evolution of modern technology. This visionary made impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a girl with a small dream to become a foundation for many others? Working 15 hours a day since 12 years, she is nurturing thousands of futures across the country. She is the managing director for many companies of Kirani Group and is also a remarkable homemaker. With responsibility, she turned impossible into I am possible. Was it possible for a 13-year-old entrepreneur to touch a life and make a difference? Parallel to his studies, he contributed to his family business. As he graduated, he knew that he belonged to the field of IT. After 2 trials, he was selected for his dream job. The visionary initiated IANT, an IT education institute. He was imposed to leave the company he co-founded, but he continued with determination and commitment. Initiated merely with ₹1,000, IANT has taken over IANT, and it is the largest computer education institute having over 100 centers across India. That is how he turned impossible into I am possible. Kirani Group of companies have achieved new echelons of success in consulting, software development, networking, corporate training, placements, automotive sales, services and supplies. IANT has significantly scaled up Hirani Group of companies to a new horizon. Education is the backbone of any society or country. In exploring the horizons of what learning can be, IANT has remarkably produced technically efficient and professionally sound individuals for more than a decade. Our presence in the IT education verticals is marked with technology-enabled products, high-quality people, structured processes, and entrepreneurial leadership that come together to deliver unmatched value. IANT has built strong relationships with major companies in India and abroad, each bringing in their expertise and contribution. We utilize these associations to keep our processes and knowledge at the highest level across all paradigms. After touching lives at every corner of India, IANT is geared up for spreading knowledge across the globe.
Everything starts small. Anything is possible if you believe and take action. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Overcome every obstacles to achieve your destination. As new team member of IANT family, I want to just assure you that it doesn't matter that where are you from. My dear friends, we strongly believe that knowledge is our most powerful tool and time is most valuable asset. If you follow IANT guidelines properly, you will shine like a star in IT education industry. Alone, we can do too little. Together, we can do wonders.
If you have a dream within, together we will conquer it. If you trust the winner within, we will guide you to win. If you can keep your courage, we will stand by you. If you have an imagination, we will craft your future. IANT, keeping you with us in every accolade.